We know you love lifting weights and we know you love all the equipment we got, but to be a real champ in the gym, you gotta make sure to put your stuff away. So in this video today, we're gonna go over how to do so. So as you can see here, it's really cool. We got a lot of stuff going on, but it's a little out of sorts, right? The monolift is on the floor. We got a hip thrust pad. Somebody left a band hanging. So unfortunately, this is not only just a safety hazard, but it also just makes a mess when it comes to people trying to find the equipment that they want. All right, so ideally we don't want the monoliths just sitting on the floor. If you need to put them on the floor, put them just nicely kind of organized. Otherwise, you can just pop them back on, pop the pin through, and they're in their place. Also, our dip stations do have storage. They're on each pillar here, so you just want to bring them over and make sure that the handles are up, and we can pop them in, making sure the pins are also in place. So obviously, like this looks kind of okay, and this is just a hot mess. Like if I needed to grab 2 kettlebells, I would need to kind of really look around and it would delay my workout, right? So in order to make it better for everybody involved, whether you're in class or whether you're working out on your own, make sure to follow size and shape, because honestly, it should look like this. So just so that you know, there are markings on this rack to tell you where the 10s or the 8s or the 15s go. It does go in order from smallest to largest, like so, with our bigger ones down on the bottom, starting with the 30s over to the left, all the way to the 60s on the right. So we also have a lot of plate loading machines that have storage, but then also your working space. And I wanted you to remember a 4-step process for everything that you do in the gym. You want to load, lift, wipe, and return, right? So that's the process. So you're gonna load your weight. You can take it from your storage. You put it on to your machine into the loading space. You can then go ahead and do your leg press or whatever machine you end up using. Then when you're done, you're going to wipe down the machine and return all of your weights. So that means putting it back into storage. And what that does is it allows everybody to know that you're done with the machine and they're able to use it. Loading machines, we also have weight trees in a bunch of different locations, which is very convenient, but we got to make sure to keep them very organized. So say for instance, I need 10s. I'm not going to be able to get to the 10s unless I move these 5s. So this was a hot mess. So once again, instead of looking like this, it should look like this. So as you can see, the 5s, 10s, 45s, 25s, and 45s all fit very nice with the little baby 2.5s down at the bottom. For our big cable machine, we have a ton of different attachments to allow you to hit different angles, which is really great. However, since there's so many attachments, we do need to use this organization tree. For a great rule of thumb, 2-handed, smaller handles go up top, but then the longer bars for 2 handles can go lined up here. So as you can see, somebody forgot to return and they left their bar up here. So I'm gonna take it off, and then I could just, boop, after wiping it down, of course. All right, and then another rule of thumb, anything that's single handle or our ropes can be hung up here on these little hooks on the actual machine. So we have 5 wipey cylinders around the floor as well to help you wipe down your equipment. So when you are done after your lift, you can go ahead and grab a wipe your equipment down. All that we do ask is you don't leave your wipe in weird little places all over the gym. So part of wiping and cleaning your equipment down is also returning the wipe into the garbage. So remember, if you can lift it, you can re-rack it. Thanks so much for being an awesome member and have a great lift.